Date a woman in her 30s, you have to plan. I just had a man ask me, what are you doing tonight? Tonight, sir? Tonight's been planned for a week and a half. I don't care that it's watching John Wick and eating a steak by myself. It's planned. You want me to trim this, that, for less than 24 hours of notice? No way.
I really just let a medium ugly man make me sit here all day wondering if he's gonna text me? What's wrong with me?
Like, there's always gonna be hood in me. Like, there's hood me, and then there's evolved me. But hood me is still there. Like, evolved me knows that hurt people hurt people. But hood me just wants to hurt people. She don't care about your backstory.
Dating disaster.
Alright, well, that was quite an introduction. Needless to say, if you let one person really mess you up when they just want to go on a date with you, I think you've got bigger problems to deal with there. Understandably, if you have kids, but we try to avoid women like that. Anyways, this compilation is dating over 30. Thank you again to our editor for putting these together. Let's see what we have in store for us. All right.
So this evening I am going to share with you another dating tragedy, because you know what, my life is tragic and everyone wants to hear about tragedy, really, don't they? So anyway, match with this guy on a dating app. You know, he's 35, tall, good chat. He started sending me like all of these pictures of
Alright, sounds like a catch, I guess.
him, you know, and I was like, oh my god, fit. So, has a dog, even though the dog looks like he's about to pass away, but look.
They're just derpy dogs, they look like that. Great, great photo, being happy and having your pet in there. It's a good way to start a lot of conversations.
I overshadowed that. I was like, that's fine. Set me, look at those pins. Looks like he could possibly like the outdoors. Obviously, I didn't really give a shit if he did or didn't. He just looked fit to me. And then sent me this one that he had taken just while he was in the bathroom. So on that one, I just said, you know what? I'm going to send on pictures. So I was on the phone to my friend. I was like, I'm just here. I've got a foot mask on because I'm prepping my feet for this guy. She was like, what are you doing that for? She was like, I'm after getting a pedicure done. So why don't you just send on the pictures of my feet? It would make more sense. And she was like, my nails, it looks great. So I was like, look, fair enough, it's a lot easier, so I'll just do that. So sent on these pictures. So as you can see here, lovely, dainty looking feet. Sent them on. He replied within seconds saying, oh my God, they're the best feet I've ever seen in my life. But he said just one more request. He was like, what really gets me going are the soles of people's feet, which kind of disturbed me. But I was like, look, whatever, I'll go with it. But at this stage,
all right, man's got a foot fetish. What's going on?
I went, you know what? I'm just going to send him my own soles. And I sent him on this. Yep, I'm still alarmed every time I see that picture. But yeah, I sent him on that. Like, look at the grip of my hand. And those, it looks like white calluses. Like, to be honest, I do a lot of walking. So it's also made me realize I need to get my feet sorted out. Anyway, sent it on to him. Within seconds, I got unmatched. So I'm never going to know if Sam and I were meant to be. I'm absolutely devastated. I think I'm more devastated as well that I actually sent those pictures. I could have done a better angle. But yeah, anyway, it wasn't meant to be with Sam and I. Devastating.
Yeah, truly. She was absolutely down bad and decided to send her her dogs. I don't even know what to say about that one other than this guy is a absolute Chad for being like not attractive enough, moving on. God, that surprises me. I like it when they throw in these random ones, but let's continue.
episode, I informed you guys on how I almost went on a date with a 60-year-old man. We all learned very quickly that older does not mean better. So I brought it down to age 39. And you want to know what happened? I got ghosted. But what's even funnier about getting ghosted is him reaching out to me 2 weeks later. Now, there's two types of people in the dating world.
Okay, well, you didn't get ghosted. He just didn't talk to you for 2 weeks and reached out. I don't really know what for, but let's see.
People who do the ghosting and the people who get ghosted. We can all guess what category this girlie falls into. This 39-year-old man talked to me every day for almost 2 weeks. He asked me on a date. He told me what day he was available to take me on a date. I agreed to it. He, the day before, the evening before, asked me what time works for me tomorrow to go on the date. He asked me what time works tomorrow. I was responding to something else he said earlier in the chat, and I tell him anytime tomorrow works for me. So then I correct myself. I say, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. Someone's got to mow the lawn. I'm free after 6. The next day, I don't hear from him. I say, hey, no response. 2 weeks later, he says, sorry, life got hectic. Boy,
Hey, y'all.
Wait, I missed that part. Did she say she was rescheduling because somebody was coming over to mow her lawn and then he moved on? Like, well played. Obviously, this guy probably saw you as a hookup and, well, found somebody better. Be real. I think I've seen that clip before, but let's see what this next one's about.
Oh, I'm just coming from my car because I'm on my lunch break, but I just want to tell you a funny story. So right now I'm back in the dating scene and I met this guy out in the club, and I hate meeting guys at the club, but I gave him my number. Long story short, like, he texts me, then it'll be 3 days. I don't hear from him, then he'll text me again. So then last time he texted me was Monday, like last Monday, like this past Monday. And he's like, when are you free? I said, I'm free Sunday evening. He's like, great, have a great week. I heard from him this morning, sent me a voice note talking about, hey, I know you said you were free tomorrow evening, but that doesn't work for me, so let me know what time. When I tell you I cackled. It doesn't work for you, sir? No, guess what doesn't work for me? I haven't heard from you in 5 days. I forgot about Sunday, and I'm not going around your schedule. What the hell?
Hey, you guys, hoping...
Well, sweetheart, dating requires two people to be available in one time. Stuff happens. I feel like this guy made an absolute G move and only talked to her when it was important to do so. But yeah, he clearly found something else, just like the last one. Like, looks like I'm starting to see a pattern here. What's this one about?
To get this done because my battery's at 6%. Let's talk dating in our 30s. I was married to the boy that I fell in love with at 16 until, well, I was married for 14 years, until I was 33. But honestly, it was done long before then, and we grew apart, and I wasn't happy anymore, and here we are. I wish someone would have warned me how crazy it is out there dating in 2023. I don't know if you guys are on dating apps, but it is a whole other breed of people out there, and I don't know, it's just been wild. So I've been sharing my journey over on Instagram a little bit the last few days, and the stories I've gotten are just insane. I've actually never met up with someone from an app yet, but I've talked to people, and it actually...
Holy hell, get to the point. And look at all that makeup. It's just so... it just boggles my mind how much time they spend on this, and we just don't care. We don't care.
Forgot to the meeting up in real life stage because it has just been a shit show before it even got to that. Like, either guys will like ask for sexy pics within like the first few minutes, or we'll talk a little bit and then they unmatch, or find out there's like Facebook groups that like expose these guys, and apparently like most people on dating apps, turns out they have like a whole family. So like, just...
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Did not mean to turn on the CC. Yeah, this is something that I've found out recently, is that, yeah, those groups do exist. There are women's only groups in your area where women talk with each other about the guys that they're matching up with and going with on dates, just to ensure that they're not dating the same person. I think we should probably have some sort of communities like that as well. Perhaps create a fake female Facebook profile and slip in and see what happens. I don't know.
Wondering, what's a girl to do? Because I don't know, man. I like had hope, and then now I'm just feeling a little discouraged, to be honest. Come back from
That must be why you're putting on so much makeup, you know. The grass isn't always greener on the other side, and now, after being divorced, this woman is finally realizing that. Ho ho! It is the consequences of your actions. But hey, he was probably a narcissist, right? She's probably in a toxic relationship. Let's be real, we've heard it all before, but I'm glad that, you know, women are also waking up to the reality that dating in their 30s, like dating in your 30s for a man, is a huge headache and usually not worth it. Like trying to find a diamond in a coal mine. Probably got that one mixed up, but either way, I'm gonna press on to the next video. It'll be out in a couple of days. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Always do your due diligence when dating. See you next time.